Just knowing what things need to get done, how often, really gives you freedom. And knowing how long they take helps you figure out what days you want to do what. Hey everyone, my name is Amanda and I run the blog Faith and Home. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My blog is all about encouraging women in their biblical roles, relationship with God, relationship with their husband, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in seeing more videos pertaining to those kind of subjects from a Christian point of view, then make sure that you subscribe down below and hit the notification bell. And if you are not new here, then welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about my cleaning routine and how you can create a cleaning routine that is effective for you and your home and just streamlines everything, makes it so you're not spending like 2 or 3 days a week, just your full days cleaning your house. But creating something that's manageable. I truly, honestly believe when it comes to your home, and honestly a lot of things in life, the more structure you have, the more freedom you actually have, because you can plan around your structure. Or if you normally are very structured, if you miss 1 or 2 days, your house and your life isn't going to be a chaotic mess, because you can just hop back into it the following week. And nothing is going to get so out of hand because it's been neglected for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. So when you're creating a cleaning routine and schedule for your home, it's important to start out by listing just everything that needs to be cleaned in your home. And once you have that list, put like times that you think each thing takes, like how long it takes you to clean those areas. If you aren't sure, the next time you're cleaning those areas, time yourself and then put it next to that item, so you know how long roughly it's going to take you out of your day. Now, once you have a full list of everything, and you don't have to be like super detailed, like if it's, you know, you need to clean your bathrooms, don't feel like you have to list every single thing that you need to do to clean your bathrooms. You can do that later, but just list all the things that need to be cleaned in your house, from the floors to dusting any surfaces, floorboards, blinds, any of those kind of things. List it all out. Then once you have that list, put sections. So what needs to be done on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a bi-weekly basis, a monthly basis, and like what needs to literally only be done a couple times a year. Like maybe cleaning behind your stove and your fridge and your washer and dryer. Those are things that you're probably not going to really do more than 2 or 3 times a year unless you're like super clean. But for me personally, those are things that I only care about doing like really once or twice a year. And I think they're fine because they're not really areas where you're going or there's foot traffic or anything, but they honestly do somehow manage to get messy still. So you should be putting it at least on a yearly to twice a year kind of schedule. But so once you have those blocked out sections, then you're going to be able to start creating a schedule for yourself. So I have a video on daily cleaning things that I do to maintain a clean home, and I have a piece of paper printed out with those things plus some just like other daily things on my to-do list. And I actually write these things down on my phone and check them off on my phone personally, but I did print it out on a planner sheet just as an example. And if having like an actual physical sheet helps you, then definitely do that, because whenever I'm starting out like a new routine, I do think that having a physical sheet of paper keeps me more accountable. And then once I'm kind of just in the routine of it, just putting it in like notes on my phone and checking it off is sufficient for me. But so have a daily planner. And for example, my daily things on here are prayer and Bible time, make bed and straighten up my bedroom, start a load of laundry, get ready and clean up after myself in the bathroom, unload dishes while I make coffee or breakfast, and clean up any clutter that I see throughout the day. So in the morning when I kind of get my day started, before I do like my daily cleaning task, just cleaning up any clutter that needs to be cleaned. So if there's things in the bedroom that go somewhere else, putting those away. If there's things downstairs like dog toys, putting those in the bin, just small things like that, or clutter as I go throughout my day. So if I pick up the mail, sorting all those things just that day, like if anything needs to go in the file cabinets, take the time that day to put them in the file cabinets. Don't let clutter become clutter, because it's way more manageable when it's one or two things than when you have piles everywhere and it just seems super overwhelming. And then spot clean floors and surfaces. So throughout my day, if I see anything, I'm going to spot clean it if there's a mess. If I spill something, if I get crumbs on the floor, just spot cleaning it throughout the day is really going to help your home be more clean throughout the week until you get to your floor, like your floor cleaning day. And then make lunch and clean up, and make dinner and clean up. So in my video of daily cleaning things, I talk about cleanup after meals and just loading the dishwasher throughout the day. Makes things way nicer, way easier to clean up, and you're never having like a big pile in your sinks. So that's a really good tip. So yeah, you want to start with your just daily tasks that you're going to be doing every day. So these are kind of my go-to daily tasks I'm doing every day. And then once you have your core daily tasks, you can then add on for certain days of the week what your like main cleaning focus is going to be. So these cleaning tasks are really just things that I do throughout my day while I'm doing things that I normally do. So when I get up out of bed, you know, I'm going to make my bed. It doesn't take very much time. All these cleaning tasks on here probably take up like 30 minutes of my whole day. So it's not a lot of time or effort. This is really just like through the motions, 5 or 10 minutes here and there throughout my day. And then I'm going to have my cleaning focus, which is probably going to take me anywhere from 30 minutes to like an hour and a half, depending on what the cleaning for that day is. And so I have different things for different days. For me, it's like probably on a 5 or 6 day cycle where I just go through the same list of things over and over and over. And yes, it's a little repetitive, but honestly, I don't mind it. And the nice thing about it being so repetitive is, like I said, if something comes up one week and you don't get to your week's task, like let's say one week something comes up and so you have to skip your bathroom day, then you're going only, 2 weeks in between bathroom cleanings instead of maybe like not having a weekly schedule, and maybe it was like 3 or 4 weeks since you did it and they start getting really gross and grimy. But if you have a weekly schedule where you're literally just going through the motions, repeating all these cleaning days each and every single week, if something comes up, your family's super sick, or you have to help another family, or you just have some kind of event coming up that is going to take away from that day's cleaning, if you can't fit it in that week, you aren't going like a prolonged amount of time before you're going to do it again. You already know, okay, this day next week it's going to get done. So it's not a big deal if I can't squeeze it in this week. I know when it's getting done. And so that just gives you peace of mind. And honestly, I feel like it gives you more flexibility in your day-to-day life. And just with life events coming up, aren't going to be as stressful or hectic, because you know when you're going to have time to be able to prioritize doing that cleaning again in the near future. But so my daily cleaning routines are these, and then I have my weekly like day cleanings. So one day I do an errand and grocery day, and so I try to get any of my errands out of the way. If I have to do a Goodwill drop off, that's actually right by my grocery store, so I'll just load up my car, drop it off before I do the groceries. If I need to drop off any mail, I'll try to do that on the same day as grocery day, and just knock off as many errands as I can that I know I have for that week on grocery day while I'm already out of the house. That way, if anything comes up throughout the rest of the week, I can probably wait until my next grocery day to go and run those errands. Of course, sometimes you're gonna just have errands that you have to run throughout the week, but getting most of them out of your way, like on one day of the week, is just gonna be way less stressful and end up taking less time overall. And then on grocery day, I will always empty out my fridge and kind of do a just quick cleanup of the fridge. Not always necessarily like a big scrub down, but wipe the shelves, get out any leftovers, check for any expired like products, especially dairy, bread, any of those kind of things. Clean it all out, veggies, fruits, make sure that they're all fresh, none are going bad, and then putting all my fresh produce and groceries in the fridge. So that is kind of my grocery day, is errands and making sure that everything in the fridge that's in the fridge is still good and edible and that there's no spills or anything. Making sure that it's clean surfaces, it looks nice and isn't gross or getting super grimy. And then I don't really have to clean up my kitchen too much on a, I'd say like weekly basis, because I'm cleaning it every single day as I cook my meals. After dinner, I'm wiping down all the surfaces, and so there's not really like a full day where I spend cleaning my kitchen that often. That would probably, like a deep clean of my kitchen would probably be a monthly thing, just because I am maintaining it so much throughout the week and on grocery day, and making sure like there's not really an area that's getting super gross or anything. So maybe once a month I'll put a little bit more extra time on grocery day to sort out my kitchen. Then besides grocery day, I do a full bathroom day. So I have 3 bathrooms. I have 2 upstairs and then a half bath downstairs, and I clean all of those once a week because they all do get used. Even though the second one upstairs really doesn't get used that much because it's a guest bath, it is near my husband's office. He does use it, and I just like to clean them all once a week to keep them up. And honestly, when you're cleaning your bathrooms once a week, especially if you do have light foot traffic in certain ones, they're so clean and they're so quick and easy to maintain. So cleaning my bathrooms doesn't take me hours. It takes me probably like 1 hour to clean all 3 and go through them, because I just have to do a quick scrub of everything. There's no like buildup that I really have to like work really hard to get out or any of that kind of stuff. So if you keep up with your bathrooms, it's going to be way easier to maintain. Plus, in my daily video, I talk about how when you get ready in your bathroom, like whatever bathrooms you or your kids are using to get ready in, just wipe off the counters, make sure you put away all the clutter right away after every single day. And doing those things also helps make it super easy to clean your bathroom weekly, because there's no buildup on the counters or any of that kind of stuff. Your sinks are never like super gross and everything is just well maintained. So you're really just doing like a pretty quick cleaning of your bathroom on a weekly basis. Now, I will add, when I clean my bathrooms on a weekly basis, I'm not always cleaning the floorboards or anything. I wait for a specific day to literally wipe out like all the floorboards in my whole house to clean. And I do that like once a month, or probably like every 3 to 4 weeks. So close to once a month, I'll do just a quick dusting of all the floorboards on whatever day I end up having a little bit of extra time. So then another day would be my floors day, where I vacuum the whole house. This I do 3 times a week, 3 or 4 times a week actually. And it's whenever I clean the litter box, I will vacuum the whole house. And then on one of those 3 or 4 days of the week where I vacuum the whole house, because the litter box and our dogs, we just have a ton of hair. This is gonna look different for everyone. Some people are only gonna have to like have 1 true floors day in their house. But for me, it really needs to be every other day. But one of those days, I do like a true deep cleaning of the floors, where I'm going to vacuum the staircase as well, and not just the upstairs and downstairs. And then I'm also gonna mop. So I have 1 true floors day, and then a couple every other days throughout the week, I do just vacuum upstairs and downstairs after cleaning out the litter box, just to make sure no litter is getting tracked everywhere. And we do have a ton of animals, so getting all that extra hair up out of the way too. So far we have a grocery day, we have a bathroom day, we have a floors day, and then next is a dusting day at my house. So my house gets super dusty, and dusting can take up a lot of time. Now this is gonna be different. Some people, this might be your like bi-weekly thing. I live in the high desert, so we get a lot of dust, and we also have animals that are going in and outside and tracking in dust as well. But I have a dusting day. So my dusting day is like doing the blinds and all the flat surfaces in my house. Like I said, this might be different for you. That might be a bi-weekly task, or even potentially a monthly task, depending on how quick your house gets dusty. But for me, it really does need to be done once a week. On my 5th day of the rotation, I'm gonna have some sort of laundry day, and this rotates every week. So it's either going to be my bedding one week or the couch the next week. And if it's not my bedding, usually I will switch out a fresh pair of sheets. But I do one load of laundry every day to just keep up with all our household laundry, the towels, our clothes, etc. But I still do need one full laundry day to keep up with cleaning my couch and our bedding, because that's multiple loads. It takes a long time. So I do have one day devoted to that in my cleaning rotation still, even though I do a load of laundry of our clothes and all that kind of stuff throughout the week. So, yeah, our couch is white, so that has to be done about every other week to every 2 to 3 weeks, I would say. And then our bedding, I like to do every week or every other week. And on the off weeks that I don't do it, just put a fresh pair of sheets in the bed and then wait to do all the big blankets and everything for the on week again. Then the 6th day for me typically is one of my floor days, where I'm doing the cat litter box, the floors. Not a like total deep clean where I'm mopping. I only mop once a week, and I only do the stairs typically once a week, especially right now while I'm pregnant, because it's just kind of awkward positioning for my body, so it's not the most comfortable. That's where I will add in any of my bi-weekly or monthly things if I have time, or it's just more of an off day, a relaxation day where I don't have to worry about things around the house as much. But if I have time and I'm feeling up to it, I will add in one of my monthly tasks, like doing the baseboards or doing a deep clean of the house in a specific area. And then the 7th day is a rest day, so church days. I really don't do much cleaning besides my regular daily tasks. I will still do on Sundays. I will still cook, and I will still clean up after cooking. Sometimes I don't cook on Sundays. Sometimes we just do like takeout, or we'll do leftovers from whatever I bring to church, if there are leftovers still. So I don't have to do as much as on my list. But I let Sundays be a rest day. It's the end of the week. I've had a lot of socialization. I think Sabbath day is something that is just wisdom that God gives us, that we all do need a break. So taking that break is definitely something that I enjoy doing. My husband and I will usually come home from church and just lounge and relax, spend time together, cuddle, and just enjoy our like slow evening of not being super busy after church. So Sundays are more rest days, and then I start the cycle over again. So then after Sunday, on Monday, I need to go grocery shopping again. And the list goes on. So you start from grocery shopping, then to your bathroom day, then to your floors day, then to your, I'm not sure if I'm doing this in order, but your laundry day and your dusting day, and so on. So the schedule just keeps repeating itself, and it really makes your house, and having that sort of repetitive schedule really helps your house maintain cleanliness throughout the week and throughout the month. You have a schedule that you can stick to, and if one week is just like a super floppy week, it's not a big deal, because you know when you're gonna hop on and do that thing again in the near future, and you can prioritize that the following week, just hopping back into your schedule. So if you get sick for 1 week, or something comes up, or you're just super busy, who knows, it's not a super big deal, because you're going to be hopping back into that schedule, and you know exactly what to do on what days next week. So I really do think creating a cleaning schedule daily and weekly and monthly, and even like a couple times a year, like just knowing what things need to get done, how often, really gives you freedom. And knowing how long they take helps you figure out what days you want to do what, and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know your weekly schedule better than anyone else. So don't choose your Saturday to be your longest chore day. If your husband's only home on the weekends, make Saturday one of your short days, your kind of extra day. Like I have it as mine, my 6th day is my extra day. So if I do have time, I'll fit some of those extra things in, but if not, it's not a big deal. So make those kind of days where they don't take as much time on the days where you know you tend to be the busiest. And you can really just create a schedule that is going to work for you in your home, in your daily cleaning things. Don't have to be the same as mine. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope this video helped you guys and encouraged you to get your own cleaning schedule started. I am going to be doing a video breakdown of this. Like, I'm just gonna pick one random day where I do all these things plus my cleaning thing of that day and really break down everything I'm doing. Kind of like a talk through video with vlog style clips in between, breaking this down. Because I know someone had said that they would like a more vlog style video of me going through just one whole day and then kind of talking about it. So I'm going to be doing that soon. And hopefully that will also further like help you understand what I'm saying and also be able to visualize it and all those kind of things, just see how it works. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. That helps a ton of other people find this video and my content and just be able to get the same advice. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.